So the third major section, and the final one we will be covering in this demonstration, series of demonstration videos, is the quoting section, or the quote editor. So you launch that by clicking on the quoting button or through the file quoting menu. All of these buttons, not just for this dialogue, but all of the other dialogues as well, have equivalent menu items. So we'll go in the quoting section. Now I have a pre-prepared quote in here which we can have a quick look at first, just to give you an idea of what's going on. In fact, I've got two pre-prepared quotes. So I have this one, and I have this one. As you can see, it allows you to scroll through the quotes. You can also locate quotes by their quote ID, so the quote number. You can find by date, you could find by client, you can find by vehicle. Just to give you a quick example, obviously we're on this record right now, but if we would want to find the vehicle, we have three different fields that we can use. I'm going to use the plate, and I'll say the registration plate is equal to, and I'll just paste that in, 1ABC 111, update the query, click on OK, 2 records returned. Okay, so that's how you can quickly locate a record in the quote editor. So I've got a number of remove and replace, parts, extras, a paint item, and what we'll do is we'll just do a quick print preview to show you what it looks like. Make it a bit bigger. So you've got your new parts, second-hand parts, miscellaneous, which are extras, remove and replace. Go to the next page, refinishing, which is your paintwork, and then you have the net cost, the GST, and the total cost. So I'm just going to close this and start a new quote. Same vehicle, prepared by me, date requested, 1st of the 6th, this month. Rates, I'll use SGIO. Claim number, optional, but I'll put it in. Claim 012345. Assessor, that'll be my name. So this is your insurance assessor. Should it be necessary, you can put that in. Now let's go to parts. So I've got a whole bunch of different parts here. I've got rear bumper bracket, rear bumper cover, and I've got front bumper and front bumper bracket, and in the extras list I've got booth time. Now I'm going to show you how you can add an extra to your quote and also to the database so that it'll appear here in the extras list. So I'll click on extra down the bottom there, and we'll say, we'll call it bake time, and that'll be for, say, paint, and we're going to charge flat rate of $100. So I'll click on OK. So easy quote, doesn't find in the database, says would I like to add it. I click on yes. Now I can enter my preferred supplier. I'm not going to for bake time because bake time is something I provide, and we have cost per unit at $100. I'll click on OK. Now add some of the parts from the left hand list, the parts list. So these are parts that easy quote has learned. Click on the rear bumper, and it's remembered the price, so we'll add that. Rear bumper bracket, add that one as well. Rear bumper cover, add that one too. Now we'll do some labour rates. So we'll say repair rear bumper, and we'll make that 2 hours worth of labour. And remove and replace, we'll select a part, the rear bumper here, and R&R hours already entered for the rear bumper, and they're 1.5, so they'll appear right there in the hours field. Click on OK, and there we go. Now coming back to parts, we'll add one more extra, and that's booth time, can see the charge is a flat rate of $20 and it is an extra. Click on OK. Then we'll close that. Now let's print preview our new quote. We use a combination of new items and items that had been learned by EasyQuote when doing a quotation on this same vehicle. So we'll print preview it and you'll see that indeed we have our new parts, we have our repair, we have our remove and replace, and also you also have the markup and the total markup for parts, and for rate based items like labour items you get the rate put in to signify how much per hour the labour costs. Just back to page 2 and you can see net cost is $633.58 plus 63.36 GST leaves us with $696.93. I'm going to now email this. I just simply click on email, click on OK, and there it is, ready to go. You just address it and this is what it looks like in email format. It's just text, and text can be written basically read by anybody. So there's a quotation reference number 3, there's all the top heading data. Here's our new parts, miscellaneous, we've got repair, remove and replace, and then we've got our net cost and total. So that's actually what gets emailed out. The fact that I'm going to close this means the email was cancelled, which is fine. Next thing we're going to do is generate an invoice. And we'll just print it to the screen. So we'll say yes, skip over the job card and just go straight to invoice. Blow it up a bit, you can see here's the list of estimated items. Your new parts, extras, repair and remove and replace. And then to your totals. Total repairs, $633.58. Sublet, adjustments and supplementaries were all 0. Net cost $633.58, $63.36 in GST, and it's $696.93 in total to be paid. So that's just a very quick demonstration covering sort of the basics of EasyQuote's quoting system. Now, previous videos we looked at the options management, and we also looked at the database browser. So this is like the third part, or I guess the third major component of EasyQuote that we've looked at in these videos. So the best way to see if the system's right for your requirements is to go to the website www.interacteasyquote.com.au and download the software and trial it yourself on your own computer and see whether or not the software matches up with your requirements. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video.